Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. I honestly can't remember the last YouTube video I did. It's definitely been a good minute since I posted. I don't know if you can tell by my voice, but I'm coming off from a little cold, but I'm getting by. I'm feeling better. We're gonna get through it. Since the last video I've posted, there's been a lot of change. Just in life, there's been a lot of change, and there's actively a lot of change. Good change, scary change, but good nevertheless. A while ago on my Instagram, I posted a short video kind of just elaborating on this creative resurgence I feel like I've been on the past couple of months. In the video, I was explaining how I am someone who is just a super overthinker, and I typically talk myself out of every creative idea I have, to the point in which I do nothing. You know, I feel like I have a lot of ideas in my mind, but I kind of feel this paralysis, this analysis paralysis, if you will. But within that, I'm just trying to get better at just creating and not being afraid to just hit the record button and documenting life as it is. You know, not everything has to be super curated or planned or tailored. And yeah, I just want to get better at sharing my life. So, glad you're here. As you can see, we are in the outdoors. We are currently in Taos, New Mexico. This is day one of a 4-day road trip heading to Seattle, Washington from Texas. We did about 10 hours today, a little over 700 miles. And yeah, there's going to be some real cool stuff happening up in Seattle with the Ford team, so we're going to meet them up there. And this is day one, and I'm feeling pooped. So I'm just going to finish setting up camp and get some dinner going in a minute. And we'll call it a night. For dinner, we kept it nice and simple. We're just doing some ramen, and I added some sausage for some protein, and potatoes, because I love potatoes. Alright, I am currently up in the tent. While I was brushing my teeth, I start to feel a couple of raindrops, and it's not coming down hard, but it's kind of intermittent rain right now. Dinner was good. I'm very full. I did some ramen with some sausage and potatoes, and I'm ready to get a good night's sleep. I got a long day tomorrow, heading to up in Utah. The goal is to get to at least Salt Lake City. That's about 11 hours away. Gonna get up early in the morning, get some coffee going, and get on our way. All right, night.
Hey, good morning, you guys. It's currently 7:30 a.m. here in Taos, New Mexico. I'm not gonna lie, last night was kind of rough. We got some heavy rain in the middle of the night. The temps dropped to low 30s, and with my cold symptoms, increased elevation, like we're about 7,000 feet above sea level. All of those variables just made it a little hard to get comfortable last night. It took me a while to fall asleep, and I woke up a couple times in the middle of the night. I was just really congested. But for the most part, I feel all right. I want to get at least to Salt Lake City. If we can get a little further, that'd be amazing, because that would mean we'd have less driving distance tomorrow and the next day. So I'm just gonna drive and see what I can do. We got about 11 hours. We got a long driving day ahead of us. All right, here we go. So we are traveling through Moab, Utah. I got some late lunch. I got some amazing barbacoa tacos and orange jarritos. Feeling a little better. I think I just needed some food in my system. We're about 4 hours away from Salt Lake City, about 233 miles. So it's gonna take it nice and easy, you know? Sometimes I feel like it's the ending of a drive, like the last half, in which I don't know, you kind of start to lose your mind a little bit. So we're just gonna keep it nice and simple. And we're also getting back on the highway. The whole drive from Taos to here has all been on like mountain passes, 2-lane roads. So that kind of gets me going a little crazy sometimes. So it should be a smooth drive. I'll see you guys in Salt Lake.
Greetings guys, we are here in Salt Lake City. I'm not gonna lie, it took me much longer to get here than I anticipated. 4 hours, ended up almost being 6.5. The last 3 hours of our drive, we got caught in rain. If you've ever done the drive from southern Utah to northern, it's a lot of like mountain passes as you get closer to Salt Lake. And with the rain, you know, just took it slow. Didn't want to slide off the road. Even closer into Salt Lake, there was just a bunch of traffic, just standstill traffic. Couldn't tell if it was a wreck. I didn't see a wreck, but I heard sirens, so, you know, it is what it is. We're not camping tonight. Got a hotel. I miss my wife. The good news is, because we did crazy distance today, like today we did almost 11 hours, the next couple of days will be really chill. It'll be like 6-hour-ish days. We're gonna get a good night's sleep in our comfy bed. We'll cut that out. We're gonna get some good night's sleep in our comfy bed. And we're gonna wake up and just have a slow morning, get some breakfast, enjoy Salt Lake, I guess, for a bit. And get on the road, keep going north. Buenas noches.
Hey, good afternoon. It's almost 12 o'clock here in Salt Lake City, Utah. Definitely slept in longer than I anticipated, but I also didn't set an alarm either. But I'm not mad about it. It just means that my body definitely needed the rest that it got. I've been on the road for a very long time, the past couple of days. This is day 3. The goal today is to get into Baker City, Oregon. It's about 6 hours away, a little over 450 miles. And we'll go through southern parts of Idaho to get there. And I'm excited. We're gonna find a place to camp, hopefully, if the weather allows. I've only camped near Bend, Oregon. So a part of me is always a little nervous when I'm camping in new areas that I've never been in, but I think it'll be great. But yeah, we've got about 6 hours on the road. I'm all gassed up, got some coffee in me, found a cool local spot here in Salt Lake called Culture Coffee, got an Americano, and it's delicious. Still hot, but yeah, got 6 hours, get it done. See you in Baker City. All right, you guys, we have made it to Baker City, Oregon. Stopped at Albertsons, got a couple of groceries. We're gonna find a campsite right now. I've never camped in this area before, and I see a couple of spots that could potentially work. We'll see what happens. Yeah. So we got a tree in the middle of the road. Let's see if we can get it out the way, and if not, we'll just turn around. Let's see what we can do.
Woo! Just like that. This will do. Alright, you guys, it took a very long time to get here, but we found an amazing campsite. Onyx was great, gave me some amazing recommendations. Love this spot. And there is a fire ring. I originally was gonna bring out the Howl, but there's no fire ban here in this side of Oregon, and I have a ton of firewood because I couldn't use any of it in Taos, New Mexico. So we're gonna get a fire going, start getting warm because it is getting a little chilly, and get some dinner going. We're gonna do some tacos tonight. Keep it nice and simple. Stay tuned. Alright, you guys, I'm up here in the tent. It's about 11 p.m. I just sat by the fire, enjoyed it for a bit. I don't know if you can see, but it's pretty cold. Low 30s again, but lower than what it was in Taos. But I'm prepared. Feel good. I'll get a good night's sleep and we'll keep going in the morning. Alright. Night.
Good morning, you guys. It is 9 a.m. here in Oregon. We are leaving our campsite and heading back into Baker City. That was an incredible campsite. It wasn't the one I was originally looking at, but what's really cool about Onyx Off-Road is when you're using their map services, it'll show you on what designated pieces of land and routes that you can camp on. And I found a really cool spot. It was nice and secluded. Woke up this morning, we made some coffee, made some bacon and scrambled eggs, and I'm feeling good today. I get some gas, and yeah, we'll make a plan. But regardless, it'll be a fun one. So we are about to arrive at our potential camp. This is my first time actually exploring Washington in this capacity. Last time I was here, I unfortunately was just kind of passing through, but it's beautiful here. All right, let's see what we can find.
Plan B.
That road was supposed to lead us to our campsite for the night, and obviously we cannot go past that road. So we're gonna pull an audible. The unfortunate news is that I don't have any cell service right now, but I'm just backtracking, and I saw some pullouts and some potential other camp spots that I passed on the way. We'll just see what we can find. My wife's gonna kill me. We're starting to get so high that we're seeing a little bit of snow. So, a little quick update for y'all. The lake, which is back there, but the Bronco is currently stuck right there. The snow is like really icy, and I don't know what's going on. So, we're airing down real quick. Got all my air down, deflators on, and then we'll try to get unstuck. Always keep recovery gear with you. All right, let's try. Come on. Come on. Woo! Woo! Yeah, boy! Let's go. That was my first time ever getting stuck like that. And my first time getting unstuck like that. Learn my lesson. Air down always. Have recovery gear. And don't stress. Don't stress. All right, we're not gonna go back that way. I'm not mad about this. I'm not mad about this at all. I'm content. I'm content. There are a lot of bugs out here, but I'm honestly not too upset about it because I don't think they're mosquitoes. I think they're like mayflies or something. At least none of them's bit me, but yeah, better safe than sorry, you know.
So why do I love camping and being in the outdoors so much? You know, the outdoors it's a safe place for me. It's one of the few places where I can just truly be myself. The outdoors doesn't ask anything of me. It just accepts me as I am, with whatever emotions and thoughts I have in my head, and it just allows me to just be. And it gives me the space to be introspective, to reflect, to pray, to meditate, to mull on just life. I think at the same time there is something spiritually tying to the outdoors. I believe that we came from the dust, you know, and to the dust we will go. And when you allow yourself to just kind of be, when you allow yourself to just be excused from the stresses of the world and the day-to-day, it makes you realize how we just have a lot of things that are convenient in our world. And when you come out here, you know, you only have what you bring with you, and there's nothing to look at to compare. You can only admire. You can only admire the beautiful creation of God. You can listen to the water. You can feel the wind. And I feel like in our everyday, day-to-day, we don't allow ourselves the time and the space and the capacity to just simply be. To just simply be. Alright, you guys, well, this pretty much concludes the adventure portion of this video, so I think I'm just gonna end it and sign off here. The only thing I have left to do is head up north to Seattle. It's about 2.5 hours away, and that's where I'll be for the rest of the week with the Ford team. We are releasing a brand new Bronco in collab with Filson. It was a project I helped shoot a couple months ago back in Oregon, and very, very excited. Guys, I cannot wait for you guys to see it. It'll be out way before this video comes out, so if there's any references to the project, I'll put it in the link in the description, as well as a link up here if I can. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pack down and get out of here and head up north. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the future one. Cheers.